Now, using our 103 concealer with our concealer brush, we're going to add some enhancements to our Indian makeup look. Utilizing our concealer, we're now going to take in the inner portion of the lip to define the inner portion of the lip with the concealer. We're going to also take in the inner portion under the lip with our concealer. Using our concealer brush, we can achieve a silky and smooth texturized look on the chin. And this is the concealer brush here. This is what it looks like. We also too on the brow. Inner portion of the eye to the outer portion of the eye to add depth. Brow, as you can see, our look is coming into flourishing. The brows are becoming more defined. To the bridal makeup. Just applying with my finger to texturize the concealer on the top of the eye bone and into the eyebrow. Very nice texture. Our powder palette, using our deepest shade for the inner portion of the nose on the left and then the right. This is an eyeshadow brush. We're just sweeping down the nose with the product, concaving to the contour of the nose for a slimming effect. This slimming effect now taken from our powder palette with our angled brush, we would like to take our furthest to the left hand side yellow powder and apply it onto the concealer to mattify before we apply our darker shade to give shadowing effect to the bottom portion of the chin and the inner portion of the lip. This is a great time to give a once over and look at any other enhancements you would like to enhance with your cosmetics from AVAS Cosmetics. The purpose of this is to add a highlight to the inner portion of the lip. So we will also as well with our brush utilizing our brown shade from our palette. We also too as well will mattify the inner portion of it. Guys, this is great just to add. We also at this time will take our yellow powder, applying it in the inner portion at the bottom of the ear. We also will be applying our yellow powder at the bottom portion of the ear. Using our darkest shade from our powder palette to the far left hand corner, we will be applying with our powder brush from the top portion of the ear to give a little more contour to our look. You can also apply the product at the top of the eyebrow. The bottom of the chin on the same side. Applying the same technique on the opposite side, add for depth. Top of the eyebrow, working the product. Top inner portion of our blush palette, I would like to apply our copper tone color to the apples of the cheek on top of our contour without spreading the product, just applying it to the apples of the cheeks. This is going to give a nice shimmery pop. Also at this moment, we'd like to come in with another color from our blush palette. First on the left hand side by applying it to the back portion. Just blending these two colors together to give a good contrast. In our sweeper brush, we would like to take our darker shade from our powder palette and work the product into the inner portion of the cheek. In this portion, I would like to see the indentation of the powder. The fading effect of this brush gives it a nice indentation, pushing the product to the upper portion of the cheek on top of the blush that I've already set. So this is a great opportunity to achieve this effect. I'll apply the same product technique on the opposite side. Just working the product in and blending it. I like to take our lighter shade of our eyeshadow. I like to take our lighter shade of our powder palette and apply it under the eye for a nice highlighting effect. Also taking our beauty blender, it's a nice time for us to do a once over and blend in our blush and our powder that we use to highlight under the eye to mattify the look, to ensure that our concealer and powder versatility goes into the fine lines easily. And also work the product up the nose on the powder that we previously applied. Photographs, this is a great. Taking our gold dust out of the top of our gold dust on our shadow brush. I would like to work this gold dust into the inner portion of the lip at this moment to give a little bit of a iridescence, luminous look. Now at this moment, taking our gold dust, I would like to work the product in the inner portion of the lip. This will enhance and give a great indentation to our powder that we applied previously in our concealer. Taking our sweeper brush at this moment, we will now take our darker shade of our powder and apply lightly when we applied our concealer to the inner portion under the lip. This is going to give a nice bronze effect, indentation, and also in the middle of the chin. To blend this color, we're going to utilize out of our powder palette with a powder brush on the side portion of the chin to bring out that colorization. Taking our sweeper brush and our gold dust, we're going to also too as well go down the middle portion of the chin and around where we bronzed. Now taking our lip brush and applying our gold dust, we now will apply it to the inner bottom portion of the lip. And also as well in the bottom fold of the lip. I'm only applying the gold to the inner portion of the lip, because the lip has been previously stained with a lip pencil and lipstick. I just want to add the effect. Now we'll be applying the gold eyeshadow in the inner tear duct of the eye. Using our gold dust in the inner portion of the eye, very lightly with our powder brush, working the product into the fold of the eye. This is just adding a little depth to the look we've already created. Now at this moment, second from the left, we would like to add our brown texture in the fold of the crease. On top of the gold eyeshadow, add a little bit of depth. Just holding up the eye and applying the brown product. I want to just work the product into the concealer from earlier. The circular motion is fine. And also as well to elongate the wing liner. A black eyeshadow from our palette and apply it just in the tip of the eye, lightly applying it. At this moment with our AVAS Cosmetics gel liner, we would like to, AVAS Cosmetics eyeliner, we would like to go in and enhance the effects of our wing liner in an upward motion to elongate it. Now applying our middle powder from our powder palette. We will also work it from the nose next to the apples of the cheek. Working the product down. We'll do the same on both sides. This is creating the contrast between the under eye with the beauty blender and the apples of the cheek color. Also as well as the inner portion of the lip. We will now at this moment apply the powder to tone down some of the shimmer. That's what we'll be working into at this moment. Now with our super brush, as before, we will be using this with our gold dust on the cheeks, working it from right next to the outer portion of the eye down. Same thing on the opposite side from the outer portion of the eye down. We just want to sweep it on top of the blush and over. This today completes our Indian bridal makeup look. My name is Valentino. You can find me on Facebook at Valentino Ideal.
Hi, I'm Yana. Today, Valentino helped me achieve this beautiful formal bridal makeup. I love this Indian bridal gown. The colors are beautiful and the garment is very beautiful.